Hello, hello. Welcome to WIP IT Sundays with Nuts Commodore and
Morning.
Good
How
evening.
are you guys doing tonight?
What's that?
I said, how are you guys doing tonight?
I'm tired.
Same.
You sure about that? You sure about
100%.
Yeah. I got me a nice nap in before the show, so I'm good to go for a little while.
Naps are for babies.
I took a nap with the little puppy. She chewed on me for an hour, then we took a nap for an hour.
We know what's really going on. You're using that baby puppy dog as an excuse for nap time.
Oh, I'd do a nap anyway, but I was trying out a little experiment. I got the Safari Jacket legs. I put it on a Black Panther from a Safari Jacket Wonderman, and they go on just fine. So I'm thinking I'm going to turn this into Wonderman with the baggy pants, and I got those Hawkeyes that Mr. Commandant found for me.
Oh, yeah, did you receive those?
Yep.
Good.
And thank you, sir.
Wonderful news.
I was doing this too for experiment. I want to see one of my original characters, see what these legs would look like on this body. It does add a tiny bit of height to it, which is good. Or was I imagining that? Apparently I was imagining that they're the same height. Never mind. Because when I looked at it earlier, that the shoulder was a little higher on the one with the Wonderman legs. They are not. They're the same. And Sector 21813, thank you, sir. I got my package in. I got the cover girls, and I got the Death's Head. The Death's Head is awesome. Thank you. And I already did a scarlet head swap on this cover girl, and I fixed the hips.
Yeah, Sector, another boon to our community here.
Yes, sir.
The Nikes.
So those Hawkeye arms will be perfect for Wonderman arms because they even got the armbands that paint red, the forearm cover bracers paint red, and their bare arms. So they would be perfect. I'll just basically put the W on the chest and paint the belt red, and you get a nice Wonderman. I got one. I can even use the Safari Jacket head.
Fully support our right to arm bearers.
He's all for the gun show. Hoorah! All right. This made a push mold of the Peter Parker head here. Super Red Iron Man's, aren't you giving him a tiny black mustache as well? Well, are you? Not that I know of. Made a push mold of the Peter Parker head so I can get the hair piece. And it's still soft. I use the Aves Epoxy Sculpt, which stays softer longer. It works I find it works really good in push molds. You get a lot of detail out of it. Because I still suck at sculpting hair. I'll sculpting hair in real life, can I?
Say what?
I suck at sculpting hair too.
Honestly, I think it's better I think it's easier by hand. I think I would rather sculpt hair by hand. That is not what I want to do.
It depends on the hairstyles. Like some of these guys, man, they're just so impressive how they can sculpt hair. The custom community is like got so many talented people out there right now.
I so close.
Mm-hmm.
Pretend like I can do stuff.
Sergio, it's like maybe Mr. Fantastic or Professor X from the House of X would be a good Metron. Oh, that might be. I'm thinking about the good base for. I do actually have a couple of extra of Star Lords, the blue suit ones on the Vulcan body. That might be a good base too.
I like that Star-Lord. I got one on my shelf.
Oh yeah,
It's very retro sci-fi.
Yep.
That makes me happy.
I like the classics designs for Star-Lord better than the movie version. The movie version might as well just be a completely different character.
I mean, I like the way he looks, but
Yeah. I'm just saying it's a completely different character though. Mannerisms and everything else too.
Yeah.
Dang old McFarlane and dang old sculpted poses, not letting me pose the figure how I want to pose it.
End up trimming off this.
Yeah. I agree.
I didn't get that as gremlin.
Dang old McFarlane.
Mm-hmm.
Doing what he want to do, not what I want him to do.
Is he still doing sculpted poses? I thought he moved on to articulated figures.
Were you doing in quotes when you said articulated figures?
I mean, isn't that what?
Well, so like this guy, he's articulated, right? But he still has a sculpted pose, and you can't get him in an A stance because he has a sculpted pose that he kind of wants to revert to.
I don't buy McFarlane figures, so you'll have to forgive me. I don't know.
This is that old Kickstarter, the first one that he did.
Yep, before he started the official like store spawn figures.
Yeah, I don't buy McFarlane figures because he pissed me off. I'm still, I've been hurt by him before.
Yeah, same.
He'll never do it again.
Can you touch on this doll? Well, where the McFarlane hurt you?
No.
Right here in the butt area where I put my pocketbook.
It's where my Papa pills are at.
Alrighty. I got my plane of action here. I want to dribble off more of his head.
It got dark quick, didn't it?
Just a booth. Good evening, gentlemen. Sector 2813 at Canon World of Warcraft. I don't know what that means.
Warcraft. I have an Illidan and I have a Thrall.
Yeah, because he made some World of Warcraft figures, but instead of making them look good, he just made them statues. I mean, they look good, but they're just statues.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like, Why didn't you make those action figures? Yep.
Well, he's
Canadian.
plus he's calling full-on statues action figures. No.
Yeah. I would have bought those World of Warcraft figures. I absolutely would have.
If they were figures.
If they were figures, yeah. But they're not, so I didn't. What a jerk. All he does is hurt my feelings.
Kicked you right in your daddy pills too, huh?
That right in the daddy war ball every time.
Doing all right over there?
Dremel like
Sucking up the fumes.
the resin dust.
Yep, that stuff's nasty.
So I bought a. Sorry, I just walked back in the room. I hope I didn't walk on anybody.
Nope.
Well, two things. I bought the Darkwing Duck 2-pack. And they're about like this big.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I'm not gonna be able to describe it. Just let me go get the box and show it to you.
Okay.
Let me get around my chair here. So this is the box.
Okay.
Just a second, I gotta switch screens. Alright, where's the box? That is a big box.
This is the box. This is my hand for reference.
Oh, there's a big box. Looks like there's lots of empty space in it.
Why is it so big?
Somebody didn't do a good job packing it compactly. It's a box made for display and not for shipping. In case you never want to take it out of the package, you can still look at it and appreciate it.
I mean, everybody remembers Darkwing Duck, right? Wasn't he your favorite from the DuckTales and all that?
I did like them.
Oh, God. Oh, God, it smells like, oof. That's going to have to be done later. That smells terrible.
The Darkwing Duck box does?
Oh, my, yeah, open it. You know how you get that plastic crack smell?
Well,
That's
apparently
so
they
great.
didn't clean out his duck cage.
Well, that one don't smell great.
No.
It smells really bad. We're going to have to cancel that and come back to it later.
Put it in a de-stinking chamber.
Just let it sit there open, and hopefully it airs out a bit where I can tolerate it.
Yeah.
Clean. So you don't sit here and watch my feed, do you there, Conan?
Huh?
You don't just sit here and oogle my feed, do you?
Your what?
My feed, my camera, is that what I'm showing?
No, I can't. I don't even look at your guys' screen half the time because I'm too busy looking at other stuff.
Good, because I'm going to be working on that Doom thing today.
Okay. I won't pay any attention.
I know you won't.
You guys talk to me and then I like half pay attention.
I have faith in you.
I need to go get some coffee. I'll be right back.
So the boy finally goes back to school on Tuesday. It's weird that they don't send him back on Monday. They wait around the whole other day. The wife assures me that it's normal, but I never went to school, so. I couldn't say if it's normal or not. Dang. I've been trying to bully my daughter into coming for a visit. That's been working really well for me.
Yeah.
You know, there are a few places on your body that is the absolute worst to get a mosquito bite.
Okay.
And I think the knuckle is one of them.
I think I can think of other places worse.
To get what?
A mosquito bite.
Skeeter bite.
Mosquito bite.
You gotta speak right. It's skater bite.
Sorry, I'm not in Mississippi no more. We don't really contend with mosquitoes like that.
Oh, we got mosquitoes all over the place down here.
Oh, I know. My daughters live down there where you are.
Yeah. We got mosquitoes the size of weasels. They carry away small children.
The missing posters are.
May have been abducted by mosquitoes. Last seen at a barbecue.
Last seen minding their own business.
Didn't wear their deep.
Sector 2813 says at Commandant, charcoal is a natural odor or absorber of bad smells.
Yeah, that's right.
I should
De-stink your duck.
Yeah, trying to de-stink my duck.
I bought years ago, I bought a Thanos at Deluxe when it came out. It was probably like a month after it came out. And I was at a toy show, and they had it loose, complete. And it was in a Ziploc bag. It was like, that's for $20. I was like, that's weird. No, I bought it for $20. I already had one sealed at the house too. I didn't even open it up. I just bought it. Brought it home, opened it up. I was like, damn, I know I bought it for $20. It smelled like an ashtray. It's like, how did you get something to stink
You know,
that bad in a month?
You should probably write that on the bag, like right under the price.
Yeah.
Hey, $20 smells like booty hole.
It smells like an ashtray. Smokers don't realize how bad they smell, because it kills their sense of smell and their sense of taste.
It kills a lot more than that. But they're like ode to Badussi up in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Oh wait, sorry.
I don't know what you're talking about. You lost me there.
I said bad things. I'm trying to run a clean show here.
Unlike that Collector Fusion show last night.
Oh, that wasn't Collector Fusion. That was the Geek Chat on.
Oh, well, whatever it was not family friendly.
No, the Geek Fusion. I had some idiots, like, they seen a bunch of people try to attack the channel, like a raid.
The topic matter. The discussion you guys were having was not exactly family friendly either.
No, I know.
I was like, what did I walk into?
The chat kind of devolved after, like, the discussion devolved when the channel got attacked.
I see.
Yeah, some idiots, apparently he sends people to attack small channels, and they attacked Matt's toy channel.
I bet I have a hole punch that's big enough. Oh, this. Thank you, Mr. Harker, for the advice on buying the hole punches.
Anybody heard from that guy? I haven't heard from that guy in a while.
Yeah, I talked to him about 2 days ago or a day ago.
How's his eye doing?
Not great. He's still he didn't raise enough money in time, and he's fearful he's going to have to live with it the way it is.
That sucks.
He says it's some days blurry, some days worse. Gonna have to ye old eye patch.
That sucks.
Yeah, losing an eyeball is bad business, man. It's
Oh yeah. Friend of my dad's, his son has a landscaping business and stuff, and he lost one of his eyes to a wood chipper. Kicked the material back out at him.
Yeah, safety glasses are very important.
something like 70% of your brain is allocated to just processing not what you see. Hey, look at that. I do have a whole punch that sauce. 5/8.
All right, be right back. I got my coffee. It's ready.
Be sure to bring me a cup.
All right, I'll drink it for you too.
That's how you know you got a real friend. Not only will he bring it to you, he'll drink it for you.
Let's see. Get off on the chat here. Super laugh. That was wild. I was wondering why they actually left super chats and like that. They said Matt said he's had that happen before. Like people like come in and like try to attack the channel and they leave fake super chats. They cancel them right after. They write nonsense once you read it. Or it's a super chat, then they cancel it.
Oh. They
Man,
cancel.
that cost you running fast.
Cancel the super chat. So
Yeah.
when you read it, you don't get paid.
Do what now?
Is that the deal? If they cancel the super chat, you read it and they don't get paid. And I don't know what. Isn't that the deal with super chats? That
you don't have to read super chats. It's just apparently, or they put it in like a system. Like if you like a super chat by accident or too much or whatever, you can cancel them. So people do that crap and they'll cancel their super chats. They'll write like racist nonsense and stupid things. Justin Booth said, I just bought the NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 Secret Ooze Foot Ninja 2-pack from Macari for $60.22. Pretty much paid retail, but not a bad deal. Cool.
Oh. I bought something I never thought I'd buy.
what's that?
A Gundam model kit. 144.
Ooh,
144.
you broke your Gundam cherry, huh?
They come out with that version 2 real grade.
They're cool.
And I don't know, I'm excited. You know how much I like skeletons.
Yeah.
Get that worked out, man. All the benefit, none of the drawbacks. My son's excited.
Gundams are cool, man.
My wife looked at me. She's like, "Who'd you buy that for?"
Say it and say.
Well, me.
It is gonna be a bonding moment, which I will then keep on my shelf and remember forever.
That's right. He can walk in there and look at it whenever he wants. Don't they have an eye roll? Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, I got my gun. It wasn't the same Gundam that I used to have. I liked that one.
You don't like this one?
Oh, I like it too. I like the other one better though.
I'm feeling that 10-year challenge thing I posted on Facebook right now.
10-year challenge.
I was like, the real 10-year challenge is showing a picture of something like really fine detail, super clear, and like the sad picture, super blurry. The real 10-year challenge.
Ugh. I haven't been able to see the world unaided in 40 years. I gotta hit this thing again.
That's right. You'll never do that again. You tell who's boss. That's what it gets for talking back.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Not my sizzles off my magnet. I may have got a little too aggressive.
Or just aggressive enough.
Well, I did cut all the way through it this time, so go me.
I got mosquito bite on my knuckle. It's making me nuts.
Bees?
Making me nuts. Of course, chiggers on your nuts is worse than a mosquito bite on your knuckle. You ever had chiggers?
Yes.
Chiggers suck.
We call them red bugs where I'm from.
Yeah, they suck.
Yeah. No matter what you call them, it's a sure sign of a bad time.
Yeah, they get up under your skin and lay their eggs, and they itch for like a month. You're like, they itch maddeningly, so much so that you're like scratching through layers of your skin to get them out.
I found that receipt.
What receipt?
I folded it and I folded it again so it'd be nice and compact, and I put it somewhere safe so that I could, when I sat back down, the wife wouldn't throw it away, and I could send all the tracking information to all the people that needed it. Olds being one of them, and I lost that thing bigger than crap. I couldn't find it anywhere. So that's awesome.
Well, I got stuff here, so.
Yeah.
You found it just in time for it to arrive.
No, he's had it for a day. He got it Friday, right?
I think so. Also, I have a new piranha in the house, so it kind of been priority.
A four-legged piranha.
Yep. It looks pretty good.
All right. How much more? This thing has a lot of superfluous detail on it.
That sounds like one of them $10 words, or
That's a $15 word. But we all like useless detail.
Unnecessary.
Chris the Pawn, howdy folks. Hello, sir.
Unnecessary, gratuitous detail.
Gratuitous. Was solid. Oh, baby, you. Hey, get to try this glue out for the first time. See how it works. Oh. So far, so bad.
What kind of glue is it?
It's just a very light temporary glue so that you don't have to pin the fabric together. It's mainly for like small things. A good stern looking at it will
Stiff
make
breeze.
it go away. Yeah. Oh, my wife just texted me. Let's see what that is. Never mind.
Never mind, she didn't text you.
No, she sent me a thing. A real tiki-taki thing. She likes to send me funny stuff. She's a good one.
That's good.
I highly recommend getting a good one.
Opposed from getting a really bad one.
As opposed, even like a middle of the road one.
any more shelf space.
You just gotta keep what you got, huh?
Yeah.
It's terrible.
My girlfriend, who's definitely real and doesn't live in Canada, is wonderful. She's pretty great.
Definitely doesn't live in Canada.
Definitely
Too
does
mean
not.
to live in Canada.
Do what?
Too mean to live in Canada?
No.
No.
No, she's not mean.
Uh-oh.
So we got pretty good.
Oh.
Have to do a little more blend work on the back, but for now, this is going to. I was going to focus in on the front of the hair and the head.
Well, how do you spell sufficient?
It's you efficient.
Yeah, that's it. I got it. I got close enough. Oh.
So you can use a push mold to make the top of the Peter Parker head. So you don't have to hand sculpt the hair. And blending it together with this casting of a Superman head I made a long time ago. It's based on Gary Frank's artwork from New Krypton.
Now my girlfriend is texting me gloating that she has my cookies.
I may have been jostling you around here and there about those cups of coffee, but
hey, I got your cup of coffee right here. I'm drinking it here. She had my cookies. I ate like an elderly person today. Had Brussels sprouts. And
I like Brussels.
Banana pudding with vanilla wafers.
I love banana pudding.
I do not like banana pudding.
With vanilla wafers. You gotta have the vanilla wafers.
Yeah, you gotta have the wafers.
So how do you cut in a circle?
How do I cut a circle?
How do you sew in a circle?
I have no idea. That is a skill best left to the experts.
Oh, crap.
Of who I am not one.
Where do I find one of those?
I guess you just have to look to the man in the mirror.
Well, that buffoon isn't an expert. He done me wrong on numerous occasions.
I didn't say what he was an expert in. And he's an expert in chicanery.
That's it. Apparently you do it one stitch at a time. Very, very, very slowly. So the Gundam's the only thing that I've pre-ordered here lately. I passed on the McFarlane Kickstarter. Oh, I did pre-order one of the Brutal Realms guys. I bet you'd never guess which one.
Yeah, see the skeleton
Crowman
one.
with the skull.
Maybe you can.
Oh, was I supposed to not guess the right one first?
Yeah, you got to hem and haw it a little bit or something. I don't know.
No, the Red Viking.
Wait, no,
the Red Viking guy.
no.
I didn't even know what they looked like because I couldn't remember. I didn't
They're like
really look at
modern take, like a modern take of He-Man, like bucks.
Are the really like beefy ones with the small shoulders?
Yes.
Yeah.
With the giant pecs.
Their shoulders are too small for how big their pecs are.
Yeah, I tend to agree. The shoulders definitely need bigger. It's one of the things. Maybe it's like redoing, like doing the third version of Lore. I got the big giant shoulders in here now.
Well, if you're gonna have that much beef up front, you gotta have beef on the side to balance it out.
Warpath's got some good sized shoulders too, but it's just different style. But yeah, you got to have a good sized shoulder with a big arm, or it looks weird. I do like them. If they made the shoulders bigger, they would be great, but they're not.
Man, I'm gonna send him to you, and you're gonna be like, "Oh, I love it." Then we go to Big Bad and get me one.
Oh, I think they look good. Like I said, it's just that's the only nitpick I got with them is their shoulders. So it kind of throws off their look. They got some big names in toy industry like helping back them too, though. Like David Vonner's on with the project.
Yeah, I was very worried they wasn't going to get funded.
Yeah, when
like 8 days to go and only not even halfway there, and I was like, oh.
The Big Bad Toy Store orders dropped and put them within 10,000 of meeting their goal, and now they've surpassed it.
Yeah, they've already unlocked like 3 of their stretch goals now.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, that's cool. I'm glad.
I think
I want some more indie companies out there making toys rather than just the big 3.
I agree.
I think that there's a lot of good things about those figures.
Absolutely.
For me, I don't have a lot of loose cash laying around that I can spend on whatever. So I gotta be real picky about what I get.
Understandable.
That was something that I decided I didn't want. I had to nitpick it a little bit to convince myself not to get it, and I was okay with that.
Well, what about the McFarlane one?
Just like the Mondo, I didn't even look at it. It's McFarlane. That's like, I don't even have to worry about convincing myself not to get it. I've already been convinced.
It's a McFarlane. I don't have to convince myself on that one. That's already a turd.
He already convinced me a couple times over now that I will not feel bad about missing out on his figures.
Still, man, I don't know why that McFarlane one aggravates me so much, but it really, really does.
As Liefeld said, just fucking with you.
Yes, I really feel like it.
Sorry, I apologize for my language.
Hey, that's all right. I got that video loaded up I can play that anytime.
But I mean, essentially, he's right.
I just like to fuck with you.
Messing with people.
I watched this. You know the YouTuber, the Ninja guy? I don't know. Some
Toy fucker?
Articulated Ninja, something or other.
That's Toy fucker. He gets turned on by his own toys.
Maybe, I don't know.
No, he said that in it's a private chats. What I've been told.
But he put out a hate video about that Kickstarter. I sent it to Sector and I was like, look, it's like 22 minutes long, but if you could like play it in 3 times speed and just skip over all the repeat, because he keeps repeating himself over and over and over again. If you just look at the original content in the video, I said he speaks my points quite well. It's basically a Walmart Target release that he has put under the guise of a Kickstarter, and that the $100 for the figures.
$100 for a McFarlane figure?
Yeah. He says the only real difference is that it's got magnets. But, you know, if all the free stuff gets put in there, you know, it's going to have a bevy of accessories, yes, but those aren't guaranteed.
I don't like McFarlane. He does weird stuff.
But yeah, it's like $50 something, and then he wants $25 to ship it. And then he wants then you know you're gonna have to pay your state tax. By the time you get it out the door, it's close to $100. I'm just like, come on, man. In this economy?
Yup.
Yeah, Toy Fucker has attacked this channel before because he thought Matt owned this channel and talked shit about some of the customizers on here.
Oh no, did he talk bad shit about me? I'm not the best, Sawyer, I know.
So, I don't really give a shit about Toy Fucker.
He doesn't even know any of us.
I know, he's an idiot, so.
I mean, not that he's made himself some fans, obviously.
I don't know, it's weird. You know, if you do a lot of hate crap, people come out the woodwork to enjoy your content. If you're peace and love and everything, it's so easy to lose people and not move forward.
Drama is interesting,
Yeah,
I guess.
drama's queen.
I don't give a crap. I don't like drama. Anytime a channel starts getting in the drama, I quit. I unsubscribe.
You're like, nope, I'm done. Thank you, no thank you.
I watch YouTube for entertainment, not drama.
Which is the reason I quit watching Shartimus, I think. Yeah, Shartimus Prime. He was like one of my very first YouTubers, you know, that I ever watched.
Mm-hmm. And the late great Glenn Webb.
Yeah, he was the first one that I actually followed and like went out of my way to help, and I sent him an action figure and stuff.
Mm-hmm. That was a big blow when he passed away suddenly. Did they ever find out what happened to him, or?
I mean, yeah, he just woke up dead. He had a problem in his sleep, and he never woke up.
Was it sleep apnea or something like that, or?
Oh no, it was
Something major.
Yeah, it was a. His partner didn't come out and say he didn't like come out and be like, so this is what happened. You know, I mean, of course, because some things are private, but
yeah,
I remember his videos, the ones that he had like already posted, and they kept coming up, and people were like, I thought he passed away, I thought he died, and so
he had stuff scheduled.
So his partner made a little video and explained that he passed on in his sleep and stuff. And I was like, man, that sucks so bad, so bad.
There are worse ways to go than in your sleep.
Yep.
No, I mean the loss to the community.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. When I pass away, I want to pass on like my dad, in my sleep, not like the people in the taxi cab with him screaming.
Yeah. It's always tragic though, no matter how anybody goes, because that's a lifetime full of experience.
Yeah, he was pretty young too.
Yeah, he wasn't terribly old. I think he was my age, well, the age I am now.
Like back in 2007, 2008, somewhere around there. Poor guy into customizing action figures. I customized Transformers a lot, and the guy had a custom Transformers forum, and his handle was TF Master. He was like the same age as I was, and all of a sudden he passed away really quick. That was a big blow on the Transformers customizing community.
Oh, it got depressing.
And I don't mind when people use his this is the ankles as far apart, that articulation thing.
Mm-hmm.
However, if they don't call it the Glen Webb or the, something like that, I don't know why, but that like deeply bothers me.
I just moved to. I'm glad I didn't go see the new Crow movie. Everyone says it's a big snooze fest. I would have saw it. They didn't make it another damn reboot.
You know what wasn't a snooze fest? The original Crow movie.
Absolutely, the original Crow was awesome.
The rest of the other Crows that they have made have not been great.
No.
No.
The second one was okay if you didn't think of it as a Crow movie, but then it was like after that it just kept getting worse.
I'll let that dry, and I think it looks.
It doesn't look circular at all. Oh, well, it looks like we're going to be redoing that.
One more thing with this. Alpha Proto said he's never seen a Crow film. Just watch the first one.
The Brandon Lee one.
Brandon Lee one, yeah. Don't stop there.
Yep, the first one. Just moved to the first one, the timeless classic.
Can't rain all the time.
Can't rain all the time. So the glue works great.
Good.
Just as long as you don't have to look at it. It mars that side of the fabric.
Schrodinger's glue. Nobody knows if it's there or not as long as you don't look.
Yeah, as long as you don't look, it's not there.
Or maybe it is, but you can't tell.
Well, I was going to use this for the hood, but I guess I'm going to use it to make another collar piece. Thank you. Apparently the needs to be bigger.
That looks better.
What am I going to do?
coffee.
I'm not sure that's big enough. Let's see about this. Woo! That might be too big, but who cares, right? I mean, we can always do it again.
Mm-hmm.
Just keep going until we get it right.
Yep. That's what I've been doing with this hairpiece. Put it on here, blend it. Don't like it. Take it off, do it again.
I've just unspun my
Bobbin.
my wire.
Isn't that what they call those things that you stick in a sewing machine?
The one in the bottom, yes.
A bobbin.
You
They
know,
lost
you have,
a lot of those in Star Wars. Many bobbins died to get them that information.
you know the thread that goes in the bottom of the machine.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost got like a bit of a Pierce Bronson look to it after I put the hairpiece on.
Oh, I missed it.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
This has turned into a fucking thing.
What are you working on?
I unspooled the wire.
Oh, wait, you're working on something you're not telling me about what you're working on.
No. I was making the cowl for the hood for the Doom, and I was using my giant spool of wire for a circle, and then I hit my thumb on the wire where it was connected to the top of it, and it just unspooled itself. So now I got all this wire that I gotta put back on the spool because my life hates me.
I suggest not doing it.
I highly recommend not doing it.
You just showed us how frustrating it is to help us avoid doing it.
Yes, that's it.
That was very kind of you to demonstrate that thing.
Yeah, it's very, very kind of you.
To experience the frustration for us so we don't make the same mistakes. I appreciate your noble sacrifice.
It's all tangled up.
All for the greater good.
The greater good. You had one thing you don't have. A big bushy beard. That was a good movie. Hot Fuzz.
That was a good movie.
I like Hot Fuzz. 61 things soundtrack. The Crow, original Crow was amazing. Yes, it was.
I watched a review of the guy, and the guy's like, "Can we all just finally admit that the first Crow movie wasn't as good as we thought it was? Has it been long enough since
Did you unsubscribe from that person?
passing that we can all just say?"
Who is saying this?
I don't know. I unsubscribed.
Yeah, I would say I would unsubscribe too if somebody said that, something that's stupid.
This ain't college, man. We don't have free exchange of ideas anymore.
Hey, you know what movie I actually saw?
I watched Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Which one did you watch?
It was a Deadpool Wolverine movie. I actually saw it. Hey, and it's not the year after it came out.
It is not. I'm proud of you. Hell, you had to watch that thing in the theaters, didn't you?
I sure did, with people around.
People around you.
I know.
People.
They breathe and have germs of their own.
I watched it at home.
You cheated.
Yes, I did.
That's okay. It made plenty enough money. Yeah.
It's
You know,
Price.
you know who I didn't like in the movie?
Channing Tatum.
Yeah, Gambit. That's not the Gambit that I ever. Gambit's supposed to be smooth. He's not supposed to be crude. You know.
You know, he's like everybody's favorite.
Who?
Gambit.
Not that version.
Yeah, everybody's saying how good of a job he did. And
No, lies.
out of all the cameos, he was the favorite.
No, lies.
Well, he did work out like crazy before that role. He did a lot of training.
Did he work
And
out?
he's been trying to get to play it for something like 20 years.
He actually is a fan of the character. So
But not being able to understand him is a joke that they decided to put in the.
No, I'm talking about
movie.
the crass parts where he's talking about his
liquor.
mommy and daddy bits and stuff.
Oh. Have you met a Cajun?
I'm just saying. I don't know. It sounds right. Sounds just like my buddy Welton up there.
No, I haven't met a Cajun.
I bought one of those rose figures from Ollie's. I'm redoing.
I thought Gambit was smooth, not crude.
Well, you can't understand him, so how you know if he's not been crude or not? Of course, that is a Gambit that's been stuck in the
void
for
Yeah.
years.
Hey, I got the wire back on the spool.
Nice.
We had faith in you. We knew you could do it.
I'm using that rose body to upgrade Mr. Negative.
I should have just put in a face and then divided it up instead of dividing up a face that was already there and then having to straighten everything out.
I should have just
I should have.
put that wire and.
Why did you do that? I thought I told you to do that.
Nope. I got no advice and no guidance from nobody. That's the whole story of my entire life.
No, I must have thought that. In my next life, because I don't know how to do that.
I had some good examples, but nobody talked to me about it.
Yeah, I'm upgrading Mr. Negative with a Rose figure because Rose is all pinless and it's a better body. You don't have those rounded feet, thicker legs. Same height, it's got the same chest piece, but different arms and legs.
Giggity?
Different feet.
Let's see how that looks.
It's plus, I don't give a crap about the character Rose. I don't even know what he's supposed to do.
It's Kingpin's son.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
Who?
You don't know who the Kingpin is?
I don't know who Kingpin's son is.
He's the Rose.
Okay.
He's Fred.
Fred Fisk.
I don't know. I just made it up.
Mr. Wilson.
We got into a territory that I'm unfamiliar with. When did he come into the comic books?
Well,
he was a late 90s, right?
at one point, didn't they kill off Kingpin and the son took over the mantle and looked just like him?
He faked his death so that his son would take over. He wanted out of the game, I believe. I may be misremembering or cross-platforming, though.
Are you projecting?
Yeah, I might be projecting.
You wanted out of the game, so you faked your own death to force your son to take over the family business.
And then he like didn't do a good job, and he wound up coming back. So I don't know. I've had sleep since then.
Yeah, I don't think I ever read when that was going on. Yep.
Live for Life says he spent several years in Louisiana, and Shannon embodied that Cajun accent surprisingly well, to be fair. The only other TV movie exposure to Gambit has had was 5 Minutes, that Wolverine movie. Oh, yeah.
He said he was born and raised in Pascagoula, Mississippi.
He said he's been a big fan of the character. He's been wanting to play the character.
I don't know if you know this or not, but I was also born and raised in Pascagoula, Mississippi.
But you don't sound like Gambit. What's
Well, I left.
You were there before it was cool and left before it was cool, and it's still not cool.
Yeah.
Or maybe it is. I've never been there. I just talk crap.
No, it's not.
Pretty hot and sweaty.
Yes, and mosquitoes.
Yeah, I hate mosquitoes.
It's terrible. Mississippi is the most racist state
Is it?
in the union. Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
They made a whole movie about it. It's called Mississippi Burning. You should watch it.
California's pretty racist against white people.
Anyway.
Sorry.
Terrible time, terrible place. Glad I don't live there no more.
Just had to wipe every bit of that paint off, put on the tie. It fell, well, it blew off the dust off me, and it fell over and got crap on it, and I had to clean it off.
I think this one's way too large.
You know, there have been some times tonight when we needed Matt around here so that he could say the line.
Harker used to say that all the time.
Oh, we need Harker around here so he could say the line.
That's what she said.
Poor Harker.
We miss having you on here, buddy.
Nobody deserves that.
Oh.
If you catch us on the repeat, our friend, we miss having you on here.
Without the beard?
Hello.
Without the beer.
Hey.
Who been in? Oh, look who it is.
What do you mean without the beer?
Yo, hooah, without the beard.
Without the beard, what he said.
Oh, I thought he said without the beer.
Mr. Hulk Smash.
I might need to go grab me a tasty beverage.
Howdy, howdy.
Hello. There you go. That looks better anyway. Better coverage.
Does anybody like my Pac-Man? Waka 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 waka.
Painted the powder blue tie, light white, bright white. Mm-hmm.
Don't look, Cannon. Avert your eyes.
I'm trying to focus on what I'm doing.
Away, young child.
Mm-hmm. Now sand down the wrinkles off the neck and then paint it blue. Been painting the torso black.
Just pinks the dog.
I'm gonna leave these shoes on because the other shoes, those old suit shoes, they're curved so it don't stand properly.
Likely story.
It still works with the Mr. Negative thing.
I'm not that negative.
Yeah. I'll be right back, guys.
You know, that's what we expect the negative guy to say.
No, I think I'll be right back is optimistic.
It is optimistic. Maybe he's going to get him a tasty beverage.
Probably not. He's probably going to go pee.
I bet he's going to deal with the
Puppy.
hurricane of teeth.
We can just speculate about reasons why he had to go.
Well, it wasn't in the microwave because I can't hear it.
My money's on having to pee.
I'm going to say the puppy. Puppy dog. Well, you know, this one's a lot bigger.
But I might be projecting because, I'm drinking all this coffee.
But it looks so much better. It is actually round. And I just pinched the dog mess out of my hand with those scissors.
You okay?
If only, except for last, like he had to go take a nap with the puppy again.
My vote was on having to pee.
You would have won money on that bet too.
Yeah.
I guess I'll mail you a couple action figures.
I was
Don't do that.
redepositing my beverages I had before.
The ones you borrowed.
Yep.
Yeah, we only borrowed them.
They had to go back to the library, huh? Where you checked them out from.
Yep.
Don,
All right, let's see if I can get this.
Don, adjust your camera.
Who?
Don,
What now?
his camera was facing a little bit.
Does it
more
need to
the
go
right.
down?
No. I mean, it was a little bit to the right. You know what I mean?
Oh, your face was in the camera a second ago.
Not that I don't want to see your face, but
I'm not supposed to.
yeah.
Although that was, oh man,
Well,
over 20 years ago. 20 years. I'm getting old, gentlemen.
That beats the alternative.
Does it? What's the alternative?
Staying young forever.
yeah. I don't know. That sounds pretty good.
I'm not sure that's a bad thing.
I was young once. It didn't stick.
Yeah, I was young once. Hated every minute of it.
Here's a question: would you want to like stay young forever, but you stay as stupid as you were when you were young?
Oh God, no.
I can't think of a worse punishment.
That's the benefit of growing older.
Man, I keep getting them Facebook memories from like 10 years ago, and that shit is terrible. I'm like, what was I thinking? I was a grown-ass man posting that stuff. Well,
Meow meow.
that looks pretty good. I can look out my window. It's dark out there. Getting darker and darker.
Now it's getting on towards winter.
I,
Winter is coming.
I'm telling you, I only get like, because I get up at 4 in the morning, right, to go to work.
Mhm.
I get maybe 2 or 3 weeks of enough daylight where I can just walk out to my truck before it starts getting too dark in the morning.
All
I
right.
always think that's funny.
You guys tell me, because you're more comic experts than I am. How much more stuff do I got to add to this to make it satisfyingly satisfying? Does it need all the little
I don't think it
doodads
needs all-
under here?
I don't think so.
What about does it need all that junk on the side? I think it needs some junk on the side. I don't think it needs all
Yeah.
that junk.
What you gonna do with all that?
Like the buttons where you can't even touch them, I don't think that's necessary.
Yeah, because in the picture, here, look at the picture. You got buttons under here. What are you gonna? What you pressing those with? Your prehensile toes?
Unless they're just supposed to be lights or something other. I don't know.
What? But they're asymmetrical. What? It doesn't. I don't get it.
No, I didn't say I know why, but
Somebody was just like, "I'm gonna add some more buttons and stuff here, because buttons and stuff.
that sounds about right.
Buttons, buttons. Wish I put in this area more buttons.
Or these people like them buttons.
Help me push my buttons. Yeah, buttons.
I like it when people push my buttons. He's like, is that the on switch? The first Deadpool movie when Colossus said, "Do you have an off button?" You said it was my prostate. He said, "Or is that the on button?" That's it really was a funny movie. It really, really, really was.
Mm-hmm.
What is?
The first Deadpool movie?
No, I did something weird. That's right. I'll fix it in a minute.
That's what she said. I can just fix him. All right. So that's obnoxiously too big. Yeah.
I'm taking a shower
Good. Good.
to get my last 2 points.
2 points. What are you getting points for?
My mom, she made a point system.
Oh.
When I get 50, I need 50, and I currently have 48.
Oh.
So taking a shower is 2. So
What do you get when you get to 50 points?
a book, just a book.
Oh.
And next time it's gonna be a game.
Sounds like a bargain right there.
What do I got to do to get 50 points?
Be good. Be good.
I'm always good.
Yeah, you're gonna get points immediately.
Exactly.
But sadly though, my mom only said it for me. I know, it's a pain.
What are we in communist China?
Sounds like a good kid.
I want him to be so bad. It's going to be a make or break a year for him. I have a bad feeling his bully is back in his class this year.
Really?
I got this other Luke Cage from
You got them.
I can't believe people are giving away that figure.
Did anybody have a bully growing up in school, grade school?
No,
Yeah.
I used to beat up bullies.
Yep, did that too.
Did your bullies ever just randomly leave you alone for no reason?
Nope.
I did have some idiots that were they try to be bullies to me and me bigger than them. When you pick them up by the throat off the ground, they didn't leave you alone.
This is true.
Well, I never really had an issue with being bullied myself, but I used to see people get bullied, and I never used to take that. And I used to go after the bullies.
Yeah, I've done that too.
I have beaten up many bullies in my life, but that's not because I was seeking them out. They always found me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see what he did. He packed in like the fist from it looks like the Netflix Luke Cage.
Smaller, right?
Yeah, they're too small, which is fine because I don't really care because I bought it for custom butter.
Name withheld is here. Hey, buddy, what's up?
The other one I'm not using the arms off of. I can grab the hands off yet. Every one of these hands are not the hands that go with this Luke Cage. Even the small open hand, it's too small. The open hand is too small.
Yeah, those
so I got
Netflix.
So I'm gonna get to sew something I've never sewn before. Oh yeah, I need to find those.
So I
found them. I'm gonna get to sew something I've never sewn before. A sweatsuit.
Oh, nice.
I bet you never guessed what for.
Skeleton?
I may have set you up for that. This guy.
Well, I did the same thing, Hulk Smash. It's like he's wanting us not to guess correctly the first time.
Yeah. Well, you know, I think a skeleton in a sweatsuit would look cool.
That would be fun.
I think this guy wearing it's gonna be fun. I think it's hilarious.
Oh, the big dragon dude?
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's like, can you do that? I was like, yes. Yes, I can.
Hey, we got Darth in the house. Party on.
Should I flip his tail around and make it a gray sweatsuit?
I wasn't expecting the arms to be that much smaller. This is...
I'm gonna.
Now I'm thinking about Hulk in a sweatsuit.
Sorry, cat. Sorry, cat.
Well, the thing about using these arms to do Wonder Man, but these are like Sunfire arms.
Oh, they're smaller than.
Yeah.
You want them to, obviously you want bigger arms for them.
Yeah, I was wanting to do Wonder Man, and I can't do that.
So these, was that Hawkeye? Those arms are too small?
Yep. He is, looks like to be Sunfire sized arms, but he's taller than Sunfire.
That's weird. Probably the boot.
Now, the body shape and all, it's like Sunfire, like slim. It's like a new body.
Is it that the arms won't fit onto the bicep? Or...
Oh, they'll fit. There's too small. I was going to do Wonderman.
Yeah.
I don't want to do small arms for Wonderman.
You want it to be jacked, yeah. What arms? I'm trying to think of what arms can go.
Kazar, but I don't want to use my Kazar.
Yeah, that's not exactly a fodder figure, but
yeah.
What about
I want to use my extra Kazar for make a Thundar eventually.
Yeah, would Thor? Would any Thor arms be too small? Too big, I mean.
Yeah, they will be. I'll just figure something else out later. For the meantime, it's fine. I might end up putting some washes on this and turn it into Dark Avengers Hawkeye.
Yeah.
Bullseye.
Yep, Bullseye's Hawkeye.
Do you have that Netflix Bullseye?
Yes.
He came with that alternate head, I think, right? The unmasked head. That would look cool on there.
Yeah, I actually got it on like one of the old Bucky Cap Hawkeyes.
Yeah.
I actually have that on there on my Dark Avenger shelf, and I'm just do an upgrade and put this on there.
Yeah.
Just need to give it some washes to darken it up. I'll pop the arms out when I do that, and I'll do washes to it.
The arms, is it the butterfly?
Yep, they're butterfly. They pop out.
So you pop them out, man.
So I can pop them out and do all the washes I need to do on it.
Oh man, that's so convenient, eh?
Yep.
I wish they all did that at the arms.
Yeah, I just wasn't expecting them to be, because he's the same height. I like having this body. This actually would be great for other characters. This is actually a good Spider-Man like size body.
Yeah.
He's muscular, but he's slim. He's slimmer than like a Vulcan, and he's taller than a Sunfire.
Have you taken his loincloth off?
No, I have not.
It looks like it's just a piece of fabric sandwiched in between that thing, the little connector piece on the waist.
Yep. That's what it looks like.
I wonder if that's true.
Yeah, it's definitely bigger than a Sunfire. Looks like all new body mold. The torso's all unique too, because all this is embedded. These are separate pieces, the chest piece and the straps. Those are separate pieces embedded into the torso.
Oh. And this is the Hawkeye that came with the Rider series one?
Yeah. Mr. Don hooked me up with a few of them.
Sweet.
They showed up at Aves.
Yes. I did go to Ollie's.
I wasn't expecting the Rockabilly Modoc in there, and I opened it up. I was like, ooh, nice.
That figure that comes with them is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Looks to have the Punisher jacket on, right? The Netflix Punisher?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't really looked at that close. I did put the Safari Jacket Wonderman legs on here.
Oh, is this too big? Let's measure. No.
Ooh. That's actually a good size arm for Wonderman. Are they too long? They're about the same length.
I gotta
See if I got another one of these torsos.
I
That
gotta
works.
hit the metal thing with my hammer again.
Which figure is that?
I gotta hit the metal thing with the metal thing.
This is a gung ho torso. I put a Corsair's head on it. I need a vest for it.
Hopefully this is the last time tonight.
Give me time.
Are you in bed?
Yes.
Why are you in bed?
Because I was tired. What do you think?
Yeah, Don, what the fuck are you doing?
It's hammer time. What time is it, guys? Oops. Well, it better be right, huh? One more chances to get it right tonight. Boop, boop, boop. All right.
Yeah, it looks good. It's bothering me. Look, back the hair was popping out on this side a little bit farther.
The hair's popping out.
The hair piece, I was blending basically two heads together. It's sitting too high over here. Even it out.
You ever do that that thing Token was talking about with the sacrificial head? To put it on another body?
I have in the past, yeah. And I'm gonna grab one I actually show you. I don't want to do it with.
Yeah. I don't know. I've always just used my silicone.
I did it back before I knew the O-ring stuff. My
The silicone or the sacrificial?
sacrificial head. It's the same method. It's like when I did like the boots on that last lore figure too. I used the lower legs from Warpath. Sacrifice those. So I got this head from Casting Cave years and years and years ago. It's a shrunken down Build-A-Figure head from Toy Biz. And the socket was huge. So
Sacrificial head.
had this cheap figure that was a Nova figure, like a 5.0 BOE figure. I used it as a sacrificial figure, the head piece. But,
Or
I
like
like the Toy Biz Apocalypse head so much better than the Hasbro one. Is that not a better head sculpt? Yes. No.
That's a shrunken down Build-A-Figure head?
Yeah, from the Toy Biz.
Oh, yeah. That's a great head, man.
I painted it up years and years ago.
Sector, I don't know if you guys saw the comment 2813 comment on. Did you get a Abyss Night? Mine should be here this week.
Did I hear my name?
Yeah, I said Sector 2813 is asking if you got your Abyss Night, because his should be here this week.
No, I haven't gotten it yet. It's in Philadelphia.
Oh, that's your most anticipated one you're talking about?
Yeah. That one thing me and you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool figure.
Huh? I hope so.
Name Withheld is asking what other figure used those Apocalypse arms. Isn't that what's his name?
Caliban arms.
Yeah. Caliban, I guess.
Scar?
No, Scar's
Nope,
arms.
Scar's got different arms.
Dang.
Yeah,
Scar's got the. All right, here's Scar.
I'm trying over here, guys. I'm trying.
You got Caliban, of course. You got Apocalypse, Age Apocalypse. You got Puff Adder, and you got Drax. That's all the uses of the those arms.
And Scar's got the floating bicep thing too, right?
Yeah, where the bicep spins independently over top of it. Haven't taken them off yet, but I'm willing to bet it's set up very much like the 80-pound Anniversary Hulk.
Yeah.
Like father, like son.
Did you open yours up, see if you got Stumpy too?
No, I didn't. I'm gonna open one up soon because I want to repaint the metal bits.
I find it hilarious that nobody else has ever mentioned that the issue with the legs.
You know how many reviews I've seen for him? I've seen, like, since he first came out, I've seen probably about 15 people review that figure, and not one person mentioned the legs. None of them. I'm surprised.
Ooh.
Name Withheld saying the legs are not Caliban on the Apocalypse.
No. And Apocalypse has got different legs.
Scar
He's actually Apocalypse has a different torso and legs.
Yeah.
The only thing he shares in common with Caliban are the arms.
Yeah, whereas Scar's legs are the same up until the boot, but they
Yep.
do have that boot cut, same boot cut.
The ab crunch, the waist, hips, upper legs, knees, and upper calves are Caliban.
And
Is Puff Adder complete Caliban?
Yes.
Yeah.
Drax is, except for the boots. The Moonstone 2-pack Drax.
Yeah, so he's probably got that weird cut too there, right?
Yeah, that uneven.
I don't get why they did that for even for what's his name?
Caliban.
I don't know why.
It is weird and why the boot swivel angled.
Like, there's no reason for it, really. Now you got these figures who actually have boot cut, who need the boot cut for their boots, and it's on a weird angle.
Yeah, they should have just used the Apocalypse as the base for a lot of those, and you don't have to worry about the legs.
That's right.
You know what I could use?
The Age Apocalypse, which is weird to say because it's redundant, but you got to say it because it's a free agent between the regular Apocalypse. But anyway.
What could you use?
My Abyss Knight toy.
AOA Apocalypse?
No, you know, I actually have one of those.
But the AOA Apocalypse has different lower legs, different boots. And his
Actually,
boot swivels are straight across.
Those would have been good for Thanos, too.
I would have thought they was going to use that body for Thanos, and because it's bigger than the Thanos figure they actually made.
I don't know. A lot of people are agreeing that Thanos is actually that small, but I don't know, man.
No, he's not that small.
I give him at least Apocalypse size. He's not Hulk size, no.
Yeah.
But he is at least Caliban Apocalypse size.
The Caliban body, I mean, the Apocalypse body would have been perfect for Thanos.
Yeah, but you know what kills me is they actually retooled the whole new body. Well, I know they used it for that other, what's that other building?
Controller.
Control, but, you know, even him, shouldn't he have been about the size of Apocalypse as well?
Controller is actually that is drawn different sizes all the time.
Okay, so, but I mean, you went and retooled a whole new body for Thanos when you had a body that would have worked perfectly well.
Well, plus two, his articulation sucks when I think.
That's the thing.
The more controlling he does, the bigger he gets.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
You won't like me when I'm controlling.
Yeah. I don't like you now.
I don't get it. It's like they do the whole new body for Thanos and the body sucks. You can't even do 90. You can't even do 90 degree elbow or the bicep, right?
Oh, he's not even close to 90 degrees.
Nowhere near. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Why does it keep? Where's this bright spot coming from? Seriously, where is that coming from? I turned the overhead light off. But I got the Peter Parker style hair on a Superman head. I like that a lot. I'll have to do some work on the back of the head afterwards because it's short. But the front is what I was really looking after. A little bit of blending here on the sides. But I like it.
Who's that going to be for?
3.0.
Okay.
It makes it look so much different than a Superman head. Changing the hair up like that. Same face, just... I'm doing all that work for an unmasked head I'll hardly ever use.
Welcome to collecting 101, I suppose.
Yeah, that's customizing 101. Trying to come up with a recipe for one of my villains is the Solarian. And that's why I was trying out these legs on here. See what they look like. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be big enough.
He's a big badge, right?
Yeah. And I got thinking about maybe one of these. I think he's too big. Almost need something in between.
You think a 7-inch scale figure is too big?
I don't know. I haven't made my mind up yet.
I always pictured the big bads being a little bit bigger.
Yeah. He's basically an energy vampire too, the villain.
What we do in the dark?
So the NECA figures do look good though.
They are nice looking figures.
I wish they would get more properties, like comic book properties. Get some more use out of these things.
I wish that Superman and even the Batman on that buck would have been easier to get.
Yeah, especially the Batman versus Predator one. I loved that comic when I was younger.
Yeah. He made that Green Lantern too. It actually looked pretty good on that body.
Yep.
Man, it would have been nice. Even that Predator, the Sinestro Corpse Predator, that thing was amazing.
I like those Hank Pym suited bodies, but the shoulders are small. It kind of bugs me.
From the West Coast
Yeah.
multi.
Grab them right quick.
Speaking of customizing, I had to customize his hat.
So I can get rid of the pockets and resculpt the chest a bit. That could totally work. And he's not huge. The character's not a huge guy, but he's still bulky.
Ugh. This is what we do here, right? Customize toys.
Mm-hmm. So this is who I want to make. And
That figure you're holding there, the Hank Pym, I get what you're going with, because even your picture here, he doesn't look like he's wearing a skin tight suit, so
yeah,
it kind of works. You're right. How tall is that Pym compared to, just say, like I don't know what figure?
it's around Vulcan height.
Well, that's a normal size for Because you usually have in the pictures you have this guy floating in the air, so you really can't compare
Yeah,
him to the other characters. I think Vulcan-sized body would probably be normal for him.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Is I think I spec him out to being like 6'3", so he's not huge.
Yeah, every time you show me a picture of a group, like he's in the air. So, like, I mean,
Yeah.
you could pretty much make him as tall as you really wanted to, figure-wise. Yeah, I think that Pym body kind of works because I like the fact that he's not wearing like a skin tight spandex suit, right?
Isn't he cool?
He's cool.
I'm loading up the dock. It's very big. All right, yeah, 6'3" is what I'm going to be.
So if he's at 6'3", I'm guessing the Vulcan size
Vulcan can
body,
work. Yeah.
even like that height. So Pym, if Pym is that size, I guess that's great.
Yeah. "6'3", 240 pounds, hazel eyes, brown hair.
Yeah, that sounds still like Vulcan height.
Yeah.
AK's in the house. Hello.
I'd like to see a Darkwing Duck.
Oh, he looks cool.
He who flaps in the night.
The Terror.
The terror that flaps.
The terror that flaps in the night. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Didn't get that right. Question is, do I go with... So I got... These legs work on a Vulcan body, like these legs here. Do I do that and use like a Star-Lord upper torso, that blue torso, and have like the skin tight up top and have the baggy pants on the bottom?
Yeah. I was gonna kind of mention that. I think if you wanted to do a tighter upper body, because he looks like he's wearing looser pants, but the upper body looks like it's buffer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like that idea.
I just wish the pants were some down at the cuffs near the boots. I wish it wasn't so baggy. It's a little bit too baggy.
But the Pym pants are better?
They're both the same. They're exact same legs.
Oh, okay.
I like the look of the PM other than the ab crunch. The ab crunch is ugly on this thing. It's almost useless too. You get that far forward
Oh wow.
and that far back.
It's probably because
It'd been better if they just made it a solid torso, and it just would look nicer.
I don't know why they just didn't make that a diaphragm.
Yeah, a diaphragm would have worked a lot better.
Namath Health says when there's trouble, you can call Darkwing Duck.
Yes. I ain't gonna lie, I had to sink a pretty penny to get that thing, so. But I'm looking for a Darkwing Duck for about. Well, I guess since the Beast Kingdom one came out, I bought it, but I wound up getting rid of it because it was not what I wanted. I wanted
That
just
one-
like a small one, you know, like a little this size guy.
I get people with liking these double ball pegs because you can do this kind of thing. I just don't pose my figures doing
Okay,
that.
would you rather do that or have them look?
Only on like my Spider-Man or Deadpool's.
I'd rather have them looking straight up and down.
Yeah. This one's not so bad. He does look up kind of okay.
Yeah, better than you.
This is probably one of better done ones. Well, because this one actually has a ball joint neck too. The neck is ball jointed.
Right.
So the neck's moving too when I look up.
Yeah.
That's why one of the reasons too I'm kind of leaning toward this for Solarian.
So he's
I
got
like the
better
separate neck piece.
Yeah.
I can pop that out and resculpt this torso.
You can make him look a little bit buffer, right?
Yep. Because basically it's standing off these pockets and like the button-up shirt thing.
Don, name without asking, is that a Diamond Select Darkwing?
Yes, it is the Diamond Select Darkwing. You get Negaduck with it. It's like $60, man. The cost of entry is astronomical.
Huh.
And the toy is trash. The elbows, you don't get maybe 25% movement, and I don't think there's any knees. The ankles, you got some front and back, but maybe my pivot is just frozen.
Are you talking about the Darkwing Duck that you just got?
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, but really, I just want him to stand there on the shelf. I'd have been happy with like a quarter machine jobby thing, you know, a 5 POA.
A slug?
Something, yeah.
One of the old slug mold Darkwing Ducks? There's just like one piece.
I wanted to get that Funko Pop one. The one that they came out, you know, was a little caricature of him. They had a bunch of the Disney characters come out, but it's like $30 for it. But on the secondary market, you know, if you missed it, it was $60, $70. So shit, might as well just get the free Negaduck.
For a sad to like redo this one too. I also got a cheap Domaru or Domaru, or however you pronounce his name is.
Dormammu?
There you go. I got him cheap off of eBay, and he's got the same legs, he's got the same arms and stuff, but he don't have all the pockets and stuff. So he's got different waist.
Better,
Might be a better one to sculpt off of and see. Yes, I do
Plus
like. I like having these as basically. I like these jumpsuit guys. I got 3 of them now.
Yeah.
And they just make good looking goons.
But even Dormammu's easier to get, and he's cheaper.
Yeah.
You can use him for a custom and not worry about it.
Yeah.
Even cheaper than a Red Skull?
About the same. They're both cheap.
I think it'd be easier to paint that one blue too, compared to the Red Skull's green suit. Oh.
Dormammu's what, like a grayish?
He's like burgundy.
Burgundy, okay.
No, not burgundy, but purple. He's like purplish.
Like a mauve.
A mauve.
He's got pistol hands, pistol grips.
Yeah, it's weird. They gave him trigger fingers. This is one of his alternate sets of hands.
break yourself, Dr. Strange.
I'm gonna pop a cap in your ass.
We got another Luke Cage. The neck piece is a separate piece. I'm going to heat it up so you can pop it out on the other one. That'll make painting a lot easier.
Well, I don't even have a cage yet. This guy's already using one for fodder. I gotta look into this.
Well, just go on eBay. They're selling them on eBay.
Yeah, I know, but I'm gonna pay about $40 to get it shipped to me. So,
well, they're selling them from Canada to people too.
I'll check it out.
Click that thing that says local only.
I didn't even know that. I'll look into that because man, I tell you, eBay is like crazy for me.
It's really good too. I use that Mr. Color. I didn't prep these shoulders whatsoever just for a test. These are Luke Cage shoulders. No rub.
Talking about that automotive
Nope.
finish.
The Mr. Hobby, Mr. Color.
Oh, that paint.
Yeah, that lacquer.
Yeah,
The one that you can have an allergic reaction to if you're not careful.
yeah, that clear coat that you recommended was good.
Yeah, that stuff's awesome. I buy it in a 6-pack. I just had to buy some the other day. That's the key to getting a good finish. Once you're done, hit it with that clear.
Yeah.
Then you go back with like a satin over top of that.
Or you can just leave it extra shiny.
That too. It depends what kind of finish you're going for.
The best looking one.
I have left it super shiny.
Just depends on what you're trying to do. But if you're making a shiny robot man,
Like Mr. Don's Thor Buster, that is all shined up Duper Color automotive clear coat.
gotta shine it up.
Yeah, he does look good too. Sorry, I'm focused.
Focused?
Yeah, locked in.
What?
Easy.
Got the paint out. Let's go ahead and put a coat of black on the whole show, on one side.
Throw a little red in there. Tickle my edgelord mentalities.
Yeah, the Luke Cage is perfect for this scourge.
So do I need to cut this little mohawk button off?
I'll just have to convince somebody to sculpt me a head later on. What? Did I say something?
What are you talking about?
I don't know. What you talking about, Willis?
Making it to the mailbox?
It's one of those things that Canon hates.
Hair.
Yeah.
people in his community?
I don't hate people in my community.
Oh.
I just want them to leave me alone.
When they can't do that, though.
Oh, it's the. I have to before I tackle that too. Before you can even, I need to buy new resin. I gotta buy flexible resin because he's got long hair.
What is it, M69? I think that's what it is. Or M85. One of those. F69, M85. I don't remember. You might have to get extra flexible resin. Because even that M85 stuff that's supposed to be flexible resin is still pretty firm.
Goody?
I did get this.
I think I'm going to call it a night.
Phenomenon.
I got talking about like hair, and he's got called night now. So
Yeah. I got this.
Well, we're past the 2-hour mark anyway. It's time about to call it night anyway.
I broke out in the sweats after you mentioned hair. I was having flashbacks.
I did get this really cool cape in this package here.
Oh, my first actual review on like 3.0 cape.
That thing is awesome, dude. The collar is so much better, and it's not giant. That looks so good.
It's actually what I want.
Now, if somebody could just make this little thing you could plug in the back of a figure.
Oof.
Good night, everybody.
So you can mount it to the thing. Yeesh.
I really gotta go though. I'm tired.
All right. Well, we're getting ready to wrap up anyway. If they Domaru,
Is it Domaru or is it Dormammu?
Dormammu. Yeah, okay. Dormammu, I'm here to bargain. Dormammu. We do have our Thursday show this week, so we'll have to have that one. And I did buy a 4-foot folding table to set up in. I'm going to clear out my furnace room / laundry room down here and set that up. I want to set up my airbrush station down here, so I can finally start airbrushing. I can finally do this thing for Dawn.
Holy smokes!
This thing I've had masked up for like a year and a half.
Great Googa Mugga.
It's covered in dust now.
I think they wrote a song about that. I think it was That'll Be the Day.
So I went to Home Depot today and I saw that table. I was like, I need to set up my airbrush station. And that way I can get that painted up for Dawn.
What are you gonna do to it? Add some shadowing and stuff?
Add like blue highlights to it.
Oh, okay, like the animated. Yeah, okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Dude, that was the first thing I ever asked. I was like, hey, can you do this for me?
Well, I started to do it. And I said yes, and then the airbrush I had was kind of like junk. So I bought a brand new airbrush. It's still unopened and a compressor, and I got an airbrush station. I bought all that stuff to do that for you.
Ready to go. Just
needed a place to set it up.
It's hard to find time to do stuff between everything that life throws at you.
Yeah.
It's so hard to find time.
Yep.
Oh,
I mean, you're thinking you're going to have a free weekend and they drop a tree on you.
yeah. Or they put a train in front of you.
Or they, block you by it. That was...
No progression.
That was some BS.
The whole world out to get you that day.
You got a train blocking you one way, and construction blocking you other way, and then there's a river, and you're just like, why do I even?
Whew.
All right, guys, we're gonna call it a night. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Commandant. Thank you, Kess and Cannon, and Hope Smash.
Thanks for having me on again.
Thanks for having me on as well.
And we'll catch y'all next time.
All right, take care.
Later.